O, to siema, siema, siema. Siema. Nie zliczę tych dni. A połączę sobie, bo mam konto. Niemożliwe, że aż tyle. Byłem zajęty. Idź, proszę cię. Straszny pies. Chyba z wykrzyknikiem było. Okej. I teraz... Jaka to strona? A, jest kod QR. Kurwa, jestem głupi jak płód pieprzony. Zaprowadziło mnie na tą samą stronę. A nie. Zaloguj się, kurwa. A to wszystko dla jakiejś głupiej maski. A wiecie, że będę tworzył postać z godzinę? Wiecie, nie było streamów głównie przez to, że chciałem wszystko zaliczyć w terminie, nie? Głównie dlatego. I właśnie też dla takich ludzi jak on. Tworzy. Wróć do dziedzictwa. O, dało się. O, jest. Zaczyna się. Jaki? Ale zrobiłem sobie quiz na stronie Wizarding World, czy jakoś tak. A, jest nawet napisane. I przydzieliło mnie do Gryffindoru. Różdżka to pióro Feniksa, Głuk 13 i ćwierć cala. Odrobinę wyginające się. Mafia. Well. A, możliwe bardzo, no. Będę miał czarnego hipogryfa. I taką czapeczkę. Okej. Uwielbiam dostawać nagrody. W sumie nie widzę za bardzo. Dobra. Mamy przyjemność poinformowania o przyjęciu Cię do szkoły magii. Jest! I czarodziejstwa Hogwart. Jako ucznia 5. roku. Already. Rok szkolny rozpoczyna się 1 września. Podstawowe wyposażenie zostało już dla Ciebie skompletowane i będzie Ci towarzyszyć w podróży do zamku. Jak zapewne Ci wiadomo, dekret o uzasadnionych restrykcjach wobec niepełnoletnich czarodziejów zakazuje używania magii przez uczniów poniżej 17 roku życia poza terenem szkoły. Jednakże w ramach wyjątkowych okoliczności ministerstwo postanowiło udzielić zgody, by profesor Elazar Fig mógł pomóc Ci podszlifować umiejętności rzucenia czarów przed Waszą wspólną podróżą z Londynu do zamku, w celu wzięcia udziału w uczcie rozpoczynającej semestr i ceremonii przydziału. Matylda Weasley, wicedyrektorka. Nice. No i to... Ej! On już wygląda podobnie. Tylko włosy zmienić. No, powiedzmy. Skąd wiedzieli, jak wygląda? Nie mam piegów, co prawda. Nie podoba mi się, że te przykładowe twarze są czarne. Hech. Ej, nawet git jest. Ja w ogóle w wrestlingowych grach zawsze jak tworzyłem postać, to robiłem siebie czarnego z jakiegoś powodu. Okularów nie noszę. Nie układają mi się tak ale... Ej, fryzury są git nawet. O, yo. Nie no, takich długich to chyba nie. Trochę tak. Z tyłu tylko nie mam tak dużo. Co jest? Ale ładne włosy są w tej grze, w sensie graficznie ładne. Nice. Ja mam rumieńce często. No nie no, aż tak to nie. Będę miał bliznę na brwi. Albo nie. W końcu to fikcja. Jestem fanem, tak. Okie czarne, ją. Jakie to są oczy niebieskie? Dziwny suwak taki. I dobra, no domyślnie ta postać jest git, więc spoko.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really... That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to... That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very... It was wonderful. I believe I'm really... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite... I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Okej. Normalny. Jezu, czyli to jest drugi najtrudniejszy poziom. Mogę iść do dormitorium czarownic, z tego co widzę. Nice. Tak się nazywam. Okej, chyba wszystko. Jest git, bardzo dobrze. Nie można nosa sobie zmienić, co? Bo chciałbym długi jak Pinokio. Jestem czarodziejem. Byle nie Kubą.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
No tak.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Peter Pettigrew?
Ages
Co
since
to?
I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Chyba się nie wyczytały konie. No. Portki Games.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Jestem wyjątkowy.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Damn.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wickenwell
W
potion.
quizie wyszedł mi
Stuff will
Gryffindor,
put you in
więc
a
raczej
second.
Gryffindor.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
The port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I
A ja
believe
wiem.
that she...
W ustawieniu 60 klatek. Chodzi w 60 klatkach.
whatever it was meant to lead to.
Jaka rozdzielczość? Nie mam pojęcia. Nie znam szczegółów. Wygląda ładnie.
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
No, spoko.
Mind your step.
Słyszałem, że na PC optymalizacja jest nie najlepsza, że mogło być dobrze. Czy mogło być
Where do
lepiej?
you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwart's castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
fun.
Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Mural.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Całe szczęście.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Kurczę, mam odwrócone sterowanie chyba, góra-dół. Wolę jednak klasycznie mieć. Nie mam? Czy jestem głupi jakiś, czy co? No bo niby... Ma to sens, ale nie, wolę jednak mieć. Y to ta, nie? Dobrze.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Yo.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again.
Widzę rzeczy,
like the
których
glow
nie
on the
widzą
portkey
inni.
container.
Fajnie. Chyba nie tak.
What in Merlin's name?
Obudź goblina.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
O, bankier, pamiętam. Tu ilustracja Żyda.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. What have we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Exactly.
The key. Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
A, zakupimy.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the nearest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what?
A nie wiem. Jest kontrowersyjna chyba, nie? Ale nawet nie wiem z jakiego powodu. W sumie nie wiem. Coś tam chodziło o... Czy tam chodziło o pronansy, czy o orientację, czy o co? Bo już nie wiem. A, świetna jest. Moja ulubiona pisarka.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Gringota. Czy ja wiem?
Professor, the old man that god is wearing is glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container. No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk.
Nie,
for
wolę jednak tamto ustawienie.
In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Tak, oczywiście. Faktem jest, że nie czytałem za bardzo, ale oglądałem wszystko prócz drugiej części Insygnii Śmierci. Najcieplej wspominam pierwsze 4 części, najbardziej je pamiętam. Potem to mi się jakoś rozmywa. Ale oczywiście najbardziej kojarzę Kamień, Komnatę, potem Więzień Czara. No. Książę Półkrwi, Zakon Feniksa. Nie, Zakon Feniksa, Książę Półkrwi było w tej kolejności. No i koniec Insygnia. No to już najmniej. Im starszy, tym mniej pamiętałem.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
No, a może sobie kiedyś też posłucham.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time
To aż
like the
dziwne.
present.
Myślałbym, że widziałeś wszystko.
Ready your
Zawsze Harry Potter to nie jest your type of movie. Okej. 4 ruszą za pomocą gałki. A to się jakoś przyspiesza, tak? Okej. Iluminaty. Nie widziałeś obywatela Kane'a. Musimy kiedyś wspólnie obejrzeć. W takim razie. Ten dżem kinematografii.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Rebelii.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Chodź tu, Łajzu.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Dowiedz się, co daje robić. No wiecie
There
co?
must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should pass Lumos.
Wow, Lumos, umiemy oświetlać.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
O, fuck. Lumos.
Look out!
Protego!
Protego.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso!
O Boże, święty.
Levioso! Deposo! Defendo! Confringo! Deposo! Expulso!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
A, Wingardium Leviosa, to wiem. To pamiętam. Leviosa.
Where am I supposed to go?
A,
Luke, what's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glowing.
a trzeba rebelię
Rebellion.
najpierw.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Aha,
Lumos.
okej.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
A, już mnie zataczało. Jak się uniki robi? Jak się z pięści wali? Okej. Nice, nice. Aj, nie kupiało się. No tak. Dziwne to jest. Bo on się nie chce obronić.
Lumos.
W końcu można biec. To jest w logo. Professor.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive
Myśl
for
od
viewing
siebie.
memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we
Nie
are
ma
correct,
tak
Charles,
się
the witch
durny.
or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
O nie.
Who were they?
I don't
Żydzi.
know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in...
Chętnie.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seemed my
Ragnarok,
reputation
Ranrock, te gry są
precedes
zbyt
me.
podobne.
I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Use your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
O,
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your friend here will be more helpful.
jestem młody, to prawda. Co się dzieje?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ach.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The
Nick
sorting ceremony
and Black.
is over.
To nie może być przypadek.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
O.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart.
Czemu
Exceptionally
odważna?
undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin
To będzie jakiś gnój, to widać.
I said, I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Fifth year. They're lucky they didn't end up as geography, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting in school.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. The professor can arrive any moment.
Professor Weasley is a master teacher.
Oh,
Never
perhaps I
required
should.
to write more inches of
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
That girl
Don't
thinks she
fall
can
off
get
this
away with
time, Nelly.
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
She gets
I
bored
hope the professor
every
catches her
year.
this time.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say.
Widzę automatyczną więź między nami, to mi się podoba.
For fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or
10
when
stopni
you
w sobotę,
scale your next
yo.
tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Okej.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Boże, trzeba będzie nadrobić całą wiedzę. Nie zaliczę egzaminu, wszędzie stres.
We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a brand new game.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it and
Niedobrze. Bardzo niedobrze.
Revelio.
Okej. Czegoś się nauczyłem. Oj, oj.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms,
Kto by
jinxes,
pomyślał?
all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Wybrałbym
You
się
will
tam z
also, I
przyjemnością.
imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Sto 50 stron. Jo.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. I'm going to have my own telescope.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No jakbym widział fonetykę albo jakąś inną literaturę.
Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential.
Ale pograł w taką karierę. O Jezu.
Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Tego menedżera trzeba kupić. Tyle. Mam nadzieję, że jest tam stary szpeć.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Czemu ja taki brudny jestem?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the possible moment. Now, not to worry. Splendid! Your composure. That's it.
Zachowawczo bardzo. Były lepsze wyniki w historii.
Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Rozjebie czarnucha. Jezus, nie.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are
Niebieskimi,
playing red.
jak poprzednio.
Clear?
No dobrze.
Yes, sir.
Gryffindor. Bo mi w quizie tak wyszło. Wszystkie. Że pasuje do Gryffindoru.
There we go.
Very casual. Blue. Ha. To jest blue, prawda? Like Harry Potter. No nie wiem. Ludzie wybierają też Slytherin często. Slytherin. Bo jest taki edgy, taki niby fajny. A Hufflepuff i Ravenclaw? Nie wiem, kto używa. Kto bierze to. No nie wiem, jakie są różnice. Tak. Ach.
Well done. What's
Kurczę, Felek. Nie no. Za mocno, za mocno, za mocno, za mocno. Kurczę.
Stay focused.
Ty... Ale strzelił z różdżki, no.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
No,
round
smutne.
settles it all.
Nie spodziewałem się aż tylu ofiar. A już jest 20 000 chyba.
There we go.
O, usunęło jej punkty? Nie.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Oczywiście, że nie.
Here we go.
Nadsaj, co to w ogóle za imię? Ty.
That is how it's done.
Nice.
Excellent control there.
Let us give it. Quite impressive.
Cyk.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Nie, tylko ja.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way.
Fajne lekcje w sumie.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get
Różnimy się czymś, wiesz?
transferred here. It
Złotko.
gets easier, I promise.
Tego nie przeskoczysz. Nauka zaklęć, coś takiego. Taka casual, jak język polski.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived.
Zaraz pójdziemy na obronę przed czarną magią.
Just before my 4th year, my mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
U mnie też
at
są
a new
tacy
school
mili.
in a new country.
Uganda.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in
Normalny.
midair.
Chociaż tutaj jestem bardziej biały niż wcześniej. Nie wiem czemu takie oświetlenie jakieś jest.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wielding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction
dodatkowe
outside
zajęcia
of the
będą.
ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Menu wyzwań. O Jezus, za dużo rzeczy tu jest. O. Mam rękawiczki. I opończe. A nie. Okej, to akurat jest fajne. A jeszcze miałem coś. Okej. Sowia poczta. Jeszcze nie dostałem nic. No tak, oczywiście, że tak. To jest typowo fabularna gra. No będzie pewnie z tym goblinem fabuła, co na początku był w ruinach. Będzie złory taki. Ale to jest bardziej gra o... W sensie, nie wiem, tak czytałem pierwsze głosy, że cudowny jest świat. No, ten potężny Żyd, taki co był ten duży. Więc piękna historia. I że świat tu jest fajnie skonstruowany, eksploracja jest super, robienie tych misji, a fabuła podstawowa jest taka sztampowa trochę i niezbyt fascynująca. Ale nie wiem, zobaczymy. Ja naprawdę niewiele wymagam. Teraz czarna magia. Nauczymy się Levioso. Kolekcję. Boże, ile tu jest znajdziek. Chłopie, kurwa, chłopie. O nie. Nie. O, ale tutaj coś. Ale gówno. No cóż, na razie nie poszaleję. Siemasz, co tu
Professor
robisz?
Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Dziwni jesteście jacyś.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Hello.
aren't you?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Pewnie, że tak.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Myślę, Patrz, on trzyma bagietkę przez chwilę. O, i to w filmie było. U Severusa Snape'a. Identyczna sala. To jest jakby co 100 lat przed wydarzeniami z pierwszej części Harry'ego.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878.
Czasy mniej więcej Artura Morgana.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Levioso! Now, well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic
Yo.
cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Protego. Okay, things.
Sebastian spłował.
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Your lively duel. Only all my students would try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. What's your opponent's assigned to attack or defend yourself?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Jakbym słyszał
That's enough spectacle for one day.
swoje.
Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Dobra, faktycznie są za mili. Nie ma takiego tego Malfoya czy co.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a
Ekskluzywna,
certain
niezatwierdzona organizacja
unsanctioned
pojedynkowa.
dueling organization.
Fight Club.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
A mi żyły wychodzą z głowy, kurwa. Puchną mi w lewej ręce.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Siema. W ogóle bardzo duży świat jest w tej grze. Teraz akurat jest tylko Hogwart. Nie wiem jak wejść na świat, ale widziałem that shit is huge.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. If you know the right
Widać.
spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend. Dobra, ostatnia rzecz na dziś. Ten Fight Club. Streamy powinny być częściej teraz. Powinny.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the mink.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jar.
Yo, that's nice. Co jest? What the? Yo.
Stop a moment and listen to our...
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Lumos.
It's thought so.
Some big hits that round. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Dobra. Bardzo fajny ten pierwszy dzień jest. Mam nadzieję, że się zapisuje to. No bo czemu miałoby nie? Na pewno. Dobra. See you today, probably. Albo i nie, bo mam do późna bardzo. To raczej tomorrow. Ja. O, jest zapis, dobrze. Zawsze wolę ręcznie.